I've talked about jumping to improve your eyesight. I've talked about rocking to improve your eyesight. But did you know that you do these two things all the time, but you probably never notice the motion? Hi, welcome to Myopia Is Mental. My name is Mark Warren, and I teach people how to improve their eyesight naturally so they can see the world unobstructed without glasses or contacts. The rocking that I talk about in this video, we use a side-to-side rocking motion, and it helps us distinguish space and distance and depth between objects that are in our background or even in our foreground. Now, with the jumping technique that I talked about in this video, we use that same up and down motion. We see a bouncing and moving between objects in our foreground or background, and we can use that to also improve our vision. I'm going to walk away from the camera and show you exactly what happens when you walk slowly. Your body has to balance itself on one foot, take a step, balance itself on the other foot. But look what's happening while you're doing that. You're rocking side to side. And this is just a slow, casual walk. This creates a movement between objects going side to side. If you start paying attention to this movement while you're walking, you can notice a quick improvement in your vision. I'm going to simulate what this looks like using this gimbal in lock mode. When you take a step, you're going to rock to one side, rock to the other side, and notice how the space between the hoop and the license plate, the distance in those objects, keep moving side to side. You'll also notice the distance and the movement between the fence line there in the background also as well. So if you slow down your pace as you walk, you'll notice this rocking side-to-side motion all the time. But again, you have to be aware of it. Now, as for the jumping technique, I talked about how using jumping up and down can also improve your eyesight as well. And if you want to simulate that just from walking, just walk at a faster pace. When you walk at a faster pace, you tend to have a little bit of up-down movement. So you'll start to see that movement between objects going up and down. I'm going to simulate that again using a gimbal and a second camera and show you what that movement looks like when you're walking at a faster pace. Not as much side-to-side movement, but there is a little bit of bounce up and down. So again, by walking at a faster pace, I don't get as much side-to-side movement, but I do see that up and down bounce between objects. I use these techniques all the time when I'm walking around town, when I'm walking through the neighborhood, in the grocery store, or even in my own home. If I'm walking slow, there's side-to-side movement. If I'm walking fast, there's up and down movement. These movements make our eyes want to lock stability on the thing that we're looking at, and that in turn helps you improve your vision.